Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today in this video we are starting a new series that will take us a couple of days and this series specifically for those who are dating. Okay,
Yeah.
if you are dating and the person you are dating, they know that you are actually dating them.
They are sure that you are in the relationship.
Yeah, you're in a relationship.
You're not dating yourself.
Okay, you're not dating yourself, or
Yeah.
they're not dating themselves. Maybe there's somebody outside there who think you guys are dating, but you know that you are single. Okay, so today this is specifically for
Does
those
that actually happen?
Yeah, it happens.
How?
So that's what happened with us.
Oh,
No. You thought we were dating like, the first year, but we weren't dating.
Which first year?
This
We
is the
only
year when
dated
we-
for
Yeah,
how
we-
long? 6 months.
Exactly.
How did you
The
know
official
that?
dating was 6 months.
How
But
did you-
when did you start dating? No. When did you start?
Who was the one who was being persistent? And
No, it's not about
chasing
persistent.
me
It's
down?
not about persistent. No.
Who
started? You started being in a relationship
Wait.
in 2019. January, you started being in a relationship 2019. January.
Did I tell you that I was in a relationship?
Yeah, you
Did
told
I
people-
mention
you
it?
told
Oh my
people.
gosh, you're my boyfriend.
Yeah, you said that.
I did say that.
You actually said that.
You're the one who was telling me, oh my gosh, I found this girl.
Yeah, that is
I
when we
want to
started
date her.
to date.
No, before.
No, that was not.
Yes.
Stop
it was
lying. It's
before.
okay. It's okay to admit that you are.
I did not chase you, please.
So it was-
Kama unajua,
it was
if
6.
you know that I chased you, I'm very sorry. I didn't. Sorry. You'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine. It's okay by the way. There are some ladies who do that. Which is
No,
okay.
no, I'm not like that.
You're
I
not.
wasn't
You're
that
not.
lady.
It's not abnormal. It's. It's not abnormal. It's okay. It's okay. You found something good. You knew what you wanted.
Did I tell
you were
did
confident
I say
about
it was something
it.
good?
You were confident about it.
I was. You are not was so confident
No,
about
actually, I remember.
So confident, so
I
proud
actually
about
remember.
it.
You started dating me in 2018 when we went to Germany.
Then
you got heartbroken.
I didn't even go to Germany in 2018. I
You
went
got
to
back-
Germany in 2015.
That was the time. Then you started. That was
No,
wow,
that's
wow,
when I
wow,
did.
wow. Why
I
were
even
you
dropped
heartbroken?
you as a friend.
Why were you
It's you who
heartbroken?
came into my
Why were you?
into
No.
my life.
Why were you heartbroken?
I had
Why were
thrown
you-
you into the dustbin
Why were
and
you
said, I'm
heartbroken?
never gonna talk to this guy again. It's a wrap, it's over. Then you're
What-
the one who
okay,
called
what
it,
was over?
Oh, let's have
What-
a date.
what was over?
Friendship, the friendship.
What was over?
Just
People
get
don't
straight
get.
to the topic, please.
No, people don't get heartbroken with friends.
I didn't get hurt. I got hurt. I didn't
Yeah.
get heartbroken. Those are two different things,
Sorry.
my dear husband.
It's alright. It's alright.
Eh.
It's alright.
Oh, you feel
We all
like you're
know the
helping
struggle.
me.
We all know
You
the
feel like-
struggle. Anyway, we all know the struggle.
Anyway,
whereby
here
you are
you
dating
You
someone.
had to marry me.
who-
So yeah.
yeah.
Ulikuwa umeshanifikiria.
You
So
convinced
please,
me.
let's go
You
on.
really convinced me. Anyway, so today we are talking about those people who are actually dating. Dating,
Yes.
okay? And today we are talking about this series is called Signs You Are Headed to a Toxic Relationship.
Exactly.
No, headed.
Or no,
Signs
or
you
even
are
that
in.
you are in, yeah.
Maybe you are in a toxic relationship, okay? Hey guys, what's up people? My name is Shadin.
And my name is Purity.
And this is Honey Let's Talk.
where we say
When we talk.
we make it better.
All right. So let's talk about the first one. Let's just go right
Yeah.
into the point. The first one is,
The aspect of feeling insecure.
were you insecure when you were dating?
There were times when I was insecure.
Okay, what was making you insecure? Let's talk.
You see, for you were loved by the ladies.
No, but when
Wait,
exactly?
let me
was
just
it
finish
when we
talking
started officially
first.
dating or when you started dating me?
When we started officially dating, hakuna ya
Now we're
sijui
together.
dating you,
No,
sijui
we are
dating me.
together.
You were a girl magnet. Let me say that.
No, I
Yes.
wasn't.
In fact, when we started dating, like I could see some ladies not so happy that we were dating. Who were your friends?
Those are the insecurities we're talking
Wait,
about.
yes. See,
You are
I was
insecure.
insecure. Yes, I was insecure because I felt like, hey, okay, maybe this guy is not so into me after all.
But you have been chasing me for like a year.
Listen.
Anyway, serious.
Yes. So that made
So
me
you felt
insecure.
insecure because
Yeah.
I was.
Because
Fine,
you
thank
seemed like. Not because you were. Because other ladies, you liked you.
Okay, what's the problem with that?
I had a problem because I was like, hey, what if I'm not the only one who is being loved or liked? Labda kuna wengine wenye wanawapenda.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your insecurity was
maybe I couldn't Maybe I would end up not being
the only one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you had a problem with that?
Yes, I had a problem with that.
Is polygamy a sin?
Are you
okay, that's a topic for another day. Anyway, so you felt insecure because I was very close to ladies.
Yes.
No, you said that I was
very close to ladies.
That I was close. But I had good friends. They were good
you see,
friends.
for you, okay, and it's a good thing and a bad thing also. For you give yourself to the people that you care for. Like you are very loving and caring, and you really want to know how someone is doing,
Which is good.
And I think it's also the shepherd in you, the pastor in you, maybe. I don't know. But now the disadvantage of that is, like, how much attention or how much should you give to your girlfriend other than those other girls? Like, what's the balance? So for me, I struggled
the balance is, what do you think should be the balance? Is it 50-50, 80? Because at this point, you're still trying to get to know this girl.
Yeah,
you're not yet married to them.
But you see, you have asked me, like, we've walked the journey of knowing. Now we are exclusive. Like, we are the two of us.
Yeah. So exclusive is 80%. Yeah, it's marriage is the one that is 100.
Okay, yes.
But when you're dating, you can't be exclusive because you are dating. You are. It's like you go to a market. Okay.
You are just loving this story. You say
you go to a market. You go to a market. You go to a market. You want to buy some avocado.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have to check.
You are referring these ladies to avocados.
No, it's not about. I didn't even. Just listen to my point.
Okay.
You didn't even get my point.
Okay. Avocados.
I'm now insecure. I'm not giving this story. Anyway, so you find yourself in a place whereby you're trying to figure out if this is actually what you want, right?
So for you,
so you can't be 100% exclusive. I was insecure. Yeah, I was.
What were you insecure?
My insecurity was I had so many friends. You had only 2 friends.
Oh,
your life was boring.
Insecure about that?
I don't want my life to be boring.
Oh.
Yeah, because I felt like if we start now dating, you'll want me to leave all my friends to be with you and your 2 friends.
Really?
Yes.
But they are nice 2 friends.
Mine are also nice. Mine are also nice.
Not all of them were nice.
All of them are nice.
No, not all of them were nice. Some were mean. Some were not nice.
No, they are not mean. Just say some were competition. But but they were nice. They were nice.
Some of them were not nice.
All my friends.
Some of them were
fine.
No, you. I think the way they talked to you was nice, but when they talked to me, I was like,
they are not your friends. They are not your friends.
Mean.
They are not your friends.
But then, would I leave myself out of a conversation that we're having probably with those friends? I couldn't.
You wouldn't. But you
Let's just
get a thick skin. Yeah, that's the point where you just decide this one.
Anyway, for me, I dealt with it by telling Jesus, and he just solved it inside of me. So I got well.
So probably you're in a relationship and you start feeling insecure. Maybe you're insecure because, and we define insecurity in 2 ways.
Yeah.
There are those internal insecurity. You are insecure based. Your insecurity comes from inside.
Yeah.
And there are those insecurity that are triggered by outside behaviors or per se.
Yeah.
Let me give you an example of an internal insecurity. Internal insecurity can be I am fat.
Yeah.
I love being fat. I'm not saying I'm fat. I'm just saying I am fat, okay? And I love being fat. Okay? I am amazing. You know?
Just say you're blessed of the Lord.
Yeah, I'm blessed of the Lord.
You're blessed, yeah.
You know? Yeah. I am fine, thank you. And then I start dating this girl. And they start seeing a problem with my fatness.
Yeah.
With my weight. They start seeing a problem with my weight, and they started feeling like, they start making me feel as if that if I was thin, I'll be more finer.
or more attractive.
Okay? And then I start feeling insecure about myself because I start feeling like maybe that's why I'm single.
Yeah.
Because I've been this. I've been big, you know? Or some of us might be, you are slender, and then you start dating this girl, and then when you go home to their family are like, oh,
now msichana akuli.
Mbona akuli? What's going on?
Yeah.
Such things. Okay, and then you start feeling bad about it. And even it happens in marriage, you know. Sometimes you go to a place. I remember when we'll go maybe to see our family, and people will be like, okay.
No, let me say it.
This person.
Yes, so they would say that I'm the one who is really feeding him, but then it looked like now because I'm not as blessed as he is in the body area.
It's fine. You're fine.
What are you trying to say?
No, you're fine. I didn't say you're not fine. You're fine. Thank you. Continue the story.
Yeah, so they would say that I'm really feeding him, but then he's not feeding me.
Yeah.
So.
Moment of silence. Feeding you what?
I have something else in my mind about that. Let's just continue, please.
Feeding you what?
That I was not growing.
Jesus.
I was not growing
bigger. Oh my God.
Or
where?
My body. I'm talking about my body. Look at you. We sanctify your
That's
mind.
what we are talking about here.
Your mind is not. I know your mind.
What do you mean you know my mind? No, we are talking about your body.
Yeah,
I'm okay with you. You're fine. You're
so I think for me, I don't usually feel insecure because there are our uncles, our cousins. So it really doesn't bother me in any way. It usually comes out more of a joke.
Yeah.
So I don't take it badly. I don't take it as if it's an insecurity. I'm just like, okay, maybe I'm doing a good job as a wife, feeding him.
You're doing a good job.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah. I need to step up my game, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, so there are a couple of things that can make you feel insecure in a relationship. And just to mention a few, maybe you start dating this guy, and this guy is so rude to other people.
Yeah.
Maybe he's rude to his family, he's rude to a guard when you're going somewhere, maybe in a mall, and the way they treat guards is very, you know, and you start thinking about yourself in that situation whereby you start projecting a future with this guy, and you start feeling like, what if he does this to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if this guy treats me the way he treats his sister or his brothers?
Or even for a lady, probably when they're having an argument and then she curses over and over and over and over and over, and you wonder, okay, what if this actually happens in the future and it even leads to now physical abuse?
Yeah.
Because if it starts with emotional abuse, sometimes it can lead to now physical fighting. Yeah. So you feel insecure about it.
Yeah. Or maybe just somebody decides to do something crazy. You know, you're having an argument and he picks something, he throws something out of the, and you're like, whoa, what's going on?
Yeah.
And you start projecting that in the future. So today we're just going to give you some few things that you can think about as solution. The first thing you need to do, if you start feeling insecure, it may be something small, it may be something big, it may be an internal, it may be external, whatever that thing is.
And maybe we can let them know also what does that mean when someone says, I'm feeling insecure, you know? Because I think sometimes from what we've read and what we've researched from, feeling insecure would mean that you're feeling uncomfortable or you feel uncertain or anxious about maybe a certain thing that probably your partner or your spouse does, and that probably makes you feel either you're not good enough or you're not lovable or there's just an inadequacy in the relationship that brings out of that. So that's what we mean by when someone feels insecure. Yeah.
And you start losing confidence with yourself or even confidence in the relationship.
Yeah.
Then you start feeling insecure.
Yes.
So if you find yourself in that place, okay, or you are already in that place, these are some of the things that you can do to help you out.
Yeah.
Number one.
So the first thing is to pause. Yeah.
Long enough.
Or take a break.
Pause, take a break. Not a break from the relationship. Just a break. Just
for
chilling
yourself.
For yourself. Sit down, lock yourself in a place, go on a date on your own, and just take a long pause.
And review, evaluate.
If you are feeling insecure, probably there's something in you that you need to either deal with.
Yeah.
Or two, there's something that God is trying to show you.
Yeah.
And you need to be able to be still.
And be attentive.
And be attentive to that. Be attentive to yourself, to your own feelings.
Yeah.
You know, get in touch with yourself, with your feeling.
Yeah.
And then just pray and ask God, why am I feeling what I'm feeling? Okay? So the second thing, after you've taken a pause, identify the areas you're feeling insecure.
Yes.
Okay, if it's in a relationship, identify why am I feeling the way I'm feeling? Why do I feel that when she says that? Why do I feel that? Why do I feel I'm not good enough when maybe she mentioned something that maybe for her it was very genuine?
Yeah.
And then she mentioned something and then I feel like, maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I'm not yet there.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not the guy. Okay? So, take a pause. The second thing, identify the areas. You can even write them down. Write down and say, these are the areas that I feel so insecure. And the third thing.
So the third thing is to probably know or try and figure out what are some of the triggers that make me insecure. And sometimes or most of the times probably it's because of something probably you haven't dealt with that is maybe from the past. And that when your partner does that, you know, maybe you came from an abusive family where your parents used to fight. And so when you see him or her get abusive, then it reminds you of what happened in your own family. And that can make you ask yourself the question of, should I go on with this relationship or should I continue staying in it? And sometimes some of these triggers also may be an experience or a circumstance or something that happened in your life that changed a lot of what you think, change your mindset or your behavior or just maybe even the words that you say. So that can be also a place of tension.
And also it can be something about the future. You start projecting your behavior right now into the future.
Exactly.
And you start thinking, will this be our story in the future?
Yeah.
Maybe you are in a place whereby you have gone into a family gathering with that guy. At this time you are just dating.
Yeah.
And then he just dumps you into the family, people that you don't know, and then he's just all over saying hi to all of his cousins and aunties and uncles.
And you're left there.
And you're left there wondering, okay, will this be us in the future? You start projecting it. So at that point, you need to ask yourself, what is the trigger? Is the trigger something in the past? Is the trigger something in the present? Is it something that you're going through currently? Or is the trigger something in the future? Let me give you an example of something in the present. Maybe you are dating this guy and he doesn't have a job. Okay? And you start projecting that to the future because of how you are raised in the past.
Yeah.
You're like, you know what, my mom told me I need a guy who is financially stable.
Yeah.
And then at this point I've gotten an amazing guy.
Yeah.
But apparently he doesn't have a good job. So you start being insecure about the future because of the voices in your past.
Yeah.
And or that can actually ruin the relationship.
Or even sometimes probably the way you've been raised up is to know that not to lack money or to always have enough.
Yeah.
And so money becomes sort of like a security in the relationship. And so when it's not there in the relationship, you become very insecure and ask yourself whether you can actually survive in that relationship.
Yeah, exactly. Or maybe you are in a space whereby you used to date this guy and the reason why they left you is because of how you look.
Yeah.
And now you are in another relationship and you're trying to compensate so much so that you become what quote unquote the world wants.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe you are thin, you try to compensate by eating, or maybe you are healthy. Also thin is healthy, right? Yeah. You are big and you want to try and compensate to work hard so that you are you fit into a certain picture that you feel like this is what beautiful is. Okay?
Or maybe even social media sometimes.
Or maybe social media.
You compare yourself with probably maybe even other couples or another person, either another guy or another lady, and see that probably maybe it's the shape of their bodies, probably it's what they post, and it makes you feel like I am not where these guys are, or we are not where these guys are, or these guys seem so happy, they never fight. And for us, I feel like are we really there? Like, are we don't look like this happy couple over here in social media. So that can also be an insecurity for the two of you. That comparison of comparing your relationship with someone else's relationship.
And all these things might bring a certain insecurity.
Yeah.
And the problem is when you get into a relationship with that mindset, when you get into a relationship with that, without dealing with those insecurities, you create a toxic environment. Because one, the person you are dating might not know that you are actually having these insecurities.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
Unless you voice them out and talk about it and say, hey, you know what, when you say this, when you use these kind of words, they remind me of my childhood, and it makes me feel so like you are so mean to me. Okay? It's the two of you now to discuss. If you don't, then you'll try compensating on some things, and then the relationship will be so fake because no one will be genuine with each other. I want to try and not talk to my friends because my wife feels like my friends are, a competition. All right? Or I want to be someone else so that I can fit in to her.
Yeah. Or me trying to do that to fit in.
Or her trying to get so many friends and trying to fit in with all my friends. She can't. Sometimes you will not even be able to fit in with all my friends. It's okay if she disagrees with some of my friends. It's okay. It's healthy. Okay, that's her. But if she tries and she wants just to be nice to everyone because everyone is nice to me, it doesn't work like that. So figure out. 1, take a pause.
Yes.
2, identify the areas you feel insecure. 3, find out what are the triggers. What triggers this? Is it words? Is it actions? Is it just a feeling? You wake up one day and you're like, whoa, this guy hasn't said I love you for like the past 10 days. You start feeling, oh, maybe I'm not loved. Feeling like that. And then the 4th thing is that you just need to pray.
And
you just need to deal with that. And the one way you can deal with it is just to pray about it. If it's a bad childhood experience that you had, that thing doesn't just go away.
Or childhood trauma that you had.
It doesn't just go away. You just need to figure out what is it and you start dealing with it. And head on deal with it. And just talk about it if you want to talk about it. Pray about it. Just say, hey, this. And also, ensure that your partner knows. But when we were dating, my wife had to tell me that she was uncomfortable with some of my friends. Because when you say, then it becomes easy for me to help to transition her into my world, and for her to feel like she's not an outsider. She's part of the family, So communicate these things, talk about them, pray about them, especially for trauma and childhood experience. They are very
past experiences
very
that probably led you to get hurt, disappointed. All those things are not just things you put them under the rug and move on with life. They are things you have to sort of like dig deeper so that you get your healing out of it. Because again, hurt people hurt others. And the other thing about hurt also is people are sometimes addicted to hurt. So you like it when this person probably is abusive because that's what you've gotten used to and that's what you know. But that's why we also recommend professional counseling. The two of you can go for counseling and try and look at these issues in a way that you're not just looking at them and saying, okay, let's just move past it. I mean, we are not, when it comes, we'll just deal with it and move on. No, get to go for counseling so that you have these conversations with someone who is professional enough to take you through that journey of healing. Because again, as my husband said, you can pray about it. And also sometimes you need that extra help from someone else to help you know where the root of the problems are or where the root of the issues are to be able to be better in your relationship. Because I don't think you want to be insecure the rest of your relationship life. Even after you get married, those insecurities can still come up either way. But it's good to deal with them at the early stages of your relationship.
And it's good to be aware that you're actually insecure in some areas.
There's
some things that might not end.
Exactly.
There's some behaviors, there's some personality traits that maybe your partner has that makes you feel insecure. And it's because of your past. or because of the stories that you have heard, and this might not end. But it's good if you're aware that, by the way, this thing makes me feel uncomfortable, makes me feel insecure, makes me feel like I'm not good enough.
Being very honest.
Being honest with each other, so that your partner can help you transition to that place of feeling comfortable with yourself. If it's your physical appearance, that your partner knows that they need to appreciate you more. That for you to feel secure. There are some words, maybe for some girls that have had past experiences with relationships. Maybe a guy said that they will protect you, and they never protected you. Then you start dating this other guy, and he's all over you, telling you that I will protect you, and the words of the other guy rings in your head like, I've heard that before. I've heard that, and it didn't go well. You feel so insecure about certain words, and maybe the guy is really genuine about the situation. So that's how you can deal with some of these things, and just pray about it.
Exactly.
If you're having a good relationship, it's good if once in a while to just go do therapy together and figure out, are we okay? Because there's some insecurities that makes people not actually talk.
Or even be open. And that's why some relationships you get that they don't even have conflicts, or they never experience any form of head-on probably fights. And that's probably because maybe one of you is hiding something that you don't want to bring into the light, or something that will spoil the relationship, like will reduce the joy. And sometimes out of insecurities, by the way, some of them are irrational thoughts and fears. They are not real, but you try and make sure that you protect your relationship from anything that may jeopardize it or make it hurt in any way. But those are the things that actually you have to deal with in your relationship to make it better.
Awesome, guys. So that was our number one in this series. I'd like to know from you guys. Let me hear from you guys.
Yes.
What are some of the areas that you felt insecure? Are there things that makes you feel insecure? Are you struggling with a past or a present situation, or are you trying to project a future and you're feeling insecure? You're afraid about the future with that person. You're afraid to open up to that person because you don't know how the story will go. You need to be confident with yourself. You just need to love yourself. You need to know that God has created you fearfully and wonderfully. Okay, sometimes you might be fearful more than wonderful, but you're still wonderful. You have a wonderful side in you, and you need to continue building that and knowing that God has accepted you the way you are, and you love yourself. If you are small, enjoy being that. There are people who are big and they want to be small. There are others who are small, they want to be big. As in, people are never secure with themselves. Just be secure with yourself.
With who they are.
Okay, be secure with your skin. If your skin is dark, it's okay. You are dark and beautiful. If you are light is beautiful. Whatever thing that you are in, just make sure that you deal with the things that are inside of you, so that you can be confident with yourself. Because when you're confident with yourself and your partner is confident in themselves, the two of you can make something beautiful together.
All right. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you very much. And please subscribe, share. Maybe someone needs this video. Yani you know someone who really needs this video. Please share with them. You can always comment. Let us know probably how you dealt with insecurities in your relationship. Or how you would want us to answer some of the questions that you have about insecurities. Please let us know in the comment section below. And of course, please do not forget to subscribe. Many of you are watching and you're not subscribing. So just hit that subscribe button, so that every time we have a video, you will be the first one to be notified about it.
Thank you guys.
So see you in the next video.